It's gonna be wild, man, wild.
In the audience?
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's Edy.
One person with several hands.
Fantastic.
The sound of several hands clapping. My co-presenter tonight is not Justin, you may have noticed. It is in fact Caroline. You may know her from Vegans for Christ.
Hi everybody.
In Justin's absence, she will be introducing the show with myself, Lewis Williams, and taking you through what's going on here at CTV.
And I must say thank you to the makeup artist tonight because you've done the best job that I've ever seen in my life. Glamour makeup. Anyway,
moving right along. But makeup glamour, seriously, great. Thank you very much.
I don't know if you're a soccer fan or not, Lewis, but
no, I can't say I am. But anyway, go with it.
World Cup is in 10 days for all you Brazilians out there, and yeah, and apparently my brother couldn't leave his bed the other day because Romario has been kicked off. No, not kicked off. He got injured and he's off the soccer team.
I thought he got busted for an armed robbery or something.
No, that's apparently his trainer or something. But I'm not quite sure about the story. But yeah. But yeah, we actually have our own little illegal betting system happening down here at CTV. And if you can tell us who's going to win the World Cup, we will give you a hello segment on Wisdom Chambers Youth Review.
We'll give him a shout out, will we?
Yeah.
Say g'day.
But Michael will probably be covering that in the sports show, which is coming up later.
Absolutely. No, Michael is not here. We've got James, our new sports show presenter. He's a novice. You haven't seen him before, but he's got good support here in the audience.
What's happened to Michael?
Michael, I told you last week, if you'd been listening, Michael's been much sought after by commercial channels, and so he's going along to work out whether he can negotiate better money, better conditions, but I don't really see how he can have better money or better conditions than what we have here.
Well, I heard a rumour that he was actually making peanut butter, but that could be equally true. I know that not many sportsmen make peanut butter. They buy it for $1 at a store, but
$1? Where do you shop? It's pretty good.
Some binnies. Recycled food.
Oh, okay.
But you know, could be good. So what do we have coming up?
We've got an action-packed show as per usual. We've got things like Take 5, Vegans for Christ, which you know all about.
Fantastic show, personally.
Personally, fantastic show.
Very funny. We've got Queer Nation.
CD Beats.
Woo!
Hey, CD Beats.
With the absence of Justin.
I wonder, will James be filling in for Justin in CD Beats?
Sports and music. No, I have a feeling it's Nate.
Nate Dog. Natalie Imbruglia, perhaps?
Well,
that'd be a good guest to have, wouldn't it? Natalie Imbruglia.
I'm not sure. This Nat is an androgynous sex girl, so you'll just have to wait and see. But we've also got Couch Pots.
With Edy.
Good old Edy.
Queer Nation.
We've said Queer Nation.
Well, it's so good, it's worth mentioning twice.
And we've got Film Forum, as usual.
The week that was.
The week that wasn't as well.
Yeah.
But coming up, we've got...
What have we got?
I'll give you a hint.
Take 5.
Take 5, here it goes. Woo!
Take 5.
Yeah, here we go. You ready, bro? You ready? Alright, kick a beat and we'll kick some shit for these people. Ready? Ooh, now we got it. Here we go, WCYR flow. Listen to the boy coming from backyard in Redfern, yo. Where we come care, we're kicking with a stare. Every time we're getting down, just down to there. With the old school flows, we're kicking with the toes. Every night we is kicking with the old school flows. We is kicking back in the lounge room. So listen to my beatbox, bass go boom. Here we go, wanna gonna set tripping. Every single night on the mic I'll be ripping. I don't care what you're gonna say. And if you think you're better, then come up and try and play it. 96982968. If you think you like it or you think you hate, and I don't care what you're trying to do to me, because I'm not a G, I'm a coming with the west side flowed up. So here we go with the flow. Listen to the man that has got it, and he's gonna start a funk out. Yo, he's gonna shout with no fucking doubt. I'm a coming with the clown, and I'm just about to take in a toe-to-toe bout. In the cell, in the hell, everybody knows that we're going down there with the Delio. Here we go with the flow, no one really know. Here we go. Check this out. Check this fresh flow. Thank you.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Hi, you're on CTV1 Wisdom Chambers Youth Review once again on a Friday night, and that was Jonno and SamWise. It's amazing stuff what they can just do with their lips, man. But anyway, yep, we're down in Redfern, McKell Building Community Program coming out to you now in Redfern and live on Channel 31 from 11 till 1. Okay, other shows we've got tonight. Film Forum, Queer Nation, Sports Show, The Week That Was, CD Beats, Couch Pots, Vegans for Christ. But let me say, we want to hear your response, what you think of our show. Come closer, come closer. What do you think of WCYR? You can give us a call throughout the whole show and tell us what you think of all the different segments. And the number is 96982968. But don't worry if you didn't get that now. We'll let you know later on. Our websites, our fax machine, everything. But anyway, we have the best show coming up tonight. We have Vegans for Christ. Caroline! Myself up by being really miserable, and unfortunately I had such a good makeup job just before the show that I just don't know how to be unhappy. But anyway, prior to that I was having an absolutely miserable day, and what I'd like to speak about is not the misery of my life nor my day, but how you have to be really, really careful of certain steps that you choose to take in your life. And I'm not talking about what job to choose, I'm talking about what chips to buy. Because it is the small things that that I have recently realized that make all the difference when you're actually living. Okay, for example, the other day, yesterday, I went to take money out of a teller machine, and I looked at the one I normally go to. It was on Darlinghurst Road in King's Cross, and it was taken. I thought, should I wait or should I go to this vacant one? It was one of the handy teller machines. So I took the one I don't normally take, and my card got eaten by the machine. So I had no money to get home. I was actually stuck with 85 cents, and I had to get 85 cents worth of petrol just to make it home. So I went there today to pick it up, and as I was picking it up, I got a parking ticket, and it cost me $82. And, you know, not the best thing to happen to someone who's very miserable. And I tried to use my excuse of, I just found out I can't have children today, excuse, so he'd, pity me, because I always figured that male parking officers would just, do nothing in the face of, like, fertility loss in a female. But it just didn't seem to work the way I thought it would, and therefore still got a fine. And what I actually said to him was that I was going to, I'd just gotten money out of the bank to pay for the new medication that I had to be on, because I found out I had polycystic ovarian tumours, which makes me not be able to have children. It just didn't work, and what a fascist he was. However, I did have a few people walking down the street take my side and go, and he's giving it to you right while you're standing here. But anyway, so, you've just got to be careful, because small things make all the difference. For example, this girl at my university actually ended up doing the course she did because she wrote the wrong numbers on her UAC form, and she wanted to get into accounting, and she got into fine arts. And, because she was slightly dumb, she didn't even bother changing it, and didn't even realise till she actually came to the College of Fine Arts as opposed to the School of Accounting of New South Wales University. And, but she's stuck with the course, and perhaps it's been good for her, but I don't think so, because the other day I saw her running around in this revolting frock, trying to make everyone go to the women's room. So, obviously her talent or her speciality has been diverted and squeezed into an area that she just doesn't belong in. You've got to also just be careful about small things like, obviously when you're thinking of overtaking a turning truck, consider its size and consider the strength of your, vehicle, because, I've made quite a few mistakes while I've been driving, and luckily I have a Volvo, so it's rather large and can basically ram into any heavy object and not be damaged that much. However, from the side it's a bit difficult. Basically, I just, I'm not quite sure what to say. I had a whole line of misery and trauma, and basically like a string of events that one can pull together to try and avoid having a shit life. I mean, a terrible life. But apparently, my makeup was so good that I just have forgotten anything bad on earth. And perhaps I could offer this as a recommendation for happiness. Thank you to Sarah that rung in a few weeks ago, suggesting some toy or other. But there's just nothing you can do without good makeup. And if you are feeling bad, I think you really need wonderful makeup. Anyway, I think I've said about enough. People in the audience have just made me completely paranoid, and I'm unfortunately unable to continue. However, that brings me to another understanding. I chose to do something before the segment that I shouldn't have, and now I'm paying for it. It's a problem that a lot of us often do. I know a lot of businessmen, they make the wrong decision and their company goes bust. Christopher Scasey thinks everything's going well, and now he ends up in Mallorca on a life support machine, basking in the sun and wealth. And I know there's been a few instances, such as when someone that was bored said, let's drop a bomb on Hiroshima, and a couple of people got injured in that, and, it wasn't good for everyone. There's a lot of examples that one can take to try and understand like how bad life can be if you make the wrong decisions. So all I can really offer you as help is let me think. There's not much help that can be offered in any situation. You've sort of got to figure it out yourself or live in misery. But what can I say? I think you should either make no decisions at all and have someone to blame everything on, or be a quick thinker so you can divert blame to anyone else. Otherwise, just live in a numbed state of mind in a room that you never leave, where you don't concentrate too much on anything that requires thought, because then you will actually be able to never worry about a decision you make. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Thank you, Caroline. Okay, we'll stop clapping. I'm going to report on the CTV Awards night, which was last Saturday night. It was a very fun-filled evening, the highlights of the evening being our CTV's 12-year-old versions of the Spice Girls. They were great. And the awards. Okay, now the two main awards that were given out on the night. The first one is the Roy Sutcliffe Award. And that went to Isabel Williams for all her hard work, CTV1. And without Isabel Williams, we would be at a loss. Just there, thanks. There we go. Thank you, Isabel, for all your hard work. Okay. Okay, that's called the Roy Sutcliffe Award because he's the founder of CTV1. And I'm sure he was a legend. Never met the man myself. And we have the Century Club. Okay, and the new additions to this is shows that had over 100 programs. And we, the Wisdom Chambers Youth Review, clocked up another one. And it's got Zara's name, and Joy Ruby's Around the World with Joy Ruby on a Saturday night clocked up another one too. Okay, for the special night we need to thank some people, and of course I think first we need to thank Zara Williams for her great organisational ability. Okay, the organising committee, the MCs and the performances were Darren Alley, Nick Testoni, Brad Roberts, who's the CTV chairperson, Jonno, Samo, Nat, Michael, myself, Dave and Zara again because she's so unreal, and the CTV1 mob. Sponsors, the Comedy Hotel, thank you for that great prize. The Body Shop, gift books, Chevelle and Valhalla Cinemas, Head Over Heels with hair and makeup, Grafton's PA Hire and DMC Lighting. Thank you very much for all of that. And up next on the show we have Film Forum with Erin, Queer Nation, Sports Show with James, The Week That Was with Russ and Erin, CD Beats, Youth in Focus, and now we have Couch Pots with Edy.
Hello, I'm Edy Syquer and welcome to my Wonder World. Before I get into my segment tonight, I'd just like to pitch a new idea to the people at Current Affair who are always so in touch with what's important and what's happening in this world. They really should start knocking on the doors and invading people's homes with their cameras of those people who seem to be, well, let's say that they seem to be very responsible, respectable, lovable people. You can now hear me. But in their homes in which they sleep so peacefully at night, that they keep their big stashes of milk crates. These people really need to be exposed as the criminals they really are. Excuse me while I put my microphone back on. Okay. Should I start again or just keep going?
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, if you cast your mind back to the last few weeks of this segment, you may remember that there's something that I've been meaning to share with all of you, but with all of the news and views and gossip in the TV industry, I've just had to keep holding it off week after week after week. Well, this week, this segment, it is happening. Cast your mind back a few years. Remember when lunchtimes just didn't seem the same? That TV institution was at arm and finger's length away, but because it was that extra finger away, we just couldn't reach it. It may as well have been 1,000,000 kilometres away. But then she came and saved it all. Yes, I am now here to perform my ode to her. Oh, what can I say of that ham? The brightly dressed blonde little lamb. When it came to the crunch, she revolutionised lunch. You must know I mean Kerry Ann. The midday aura was a ghost. Maybe it was forever lost. Our hearts were hurtin', then she came through that curtain as the lunchtime saviour and host. Then whether Caucasian or Negro, she'd just breathe and ooh and ah we'd go. This support she'd grow from it, but now she thrives on it. Her mind's been replaced by her ego. Remember when she was that sweet, newfound wonder we'd all like to meet? Our love, she abused it, and look how she's used it, expecting to sweep us off our feet. I'd now like to offer a warning while her while her strong ego phase is still dawning. My dear little dove, we really would love the girl who wished Australia good morning. And now her success... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that was the end of the poem. Thank you very much for that.
Bravo! Nice poem, mate.
Okay, this week you may have heard Simon Townsend making a claim against Don Burke, saying that Simon was in fact the inventor of lifestyle television. Well, I really don't think that if it really was Simon's invention, that he really has that much of which to be proud, because lifestyle television, whose lifestyle is it? Definitely not mine, definitely not anybody else's, showing this stuff that nobody else possibly knows how to do. So, which brings me to mention that possible changes to the genre of lifestyle television. We really need to see a new lifestyle program whose contents include such things as how to the place in the house in which we can put the that little gift from our mother, so it can be in just the right place, so it's got just the right balance between being hidden because we can't stand it, but in enough view so we're not completely guilty about losing mummy's gift. Or how about creative ways to fill in that doll form every fortnight, so that so that we're not criminals, but we're not job seekers either. How about how to cope with that little bit of mould growing in the fridge? How to clean it out of the home easily, and how to how to clean it out easily, and maybe how to cook it up so it's a wonderful meal for dinner. How about if we do a if we show a segment on lifestyle TV about how to make those last minute very subtle changes to the home when the landlord's coming around to visit at 30 seconds notice? Who knows? Because if you really want to claim to invent it, then thank you, Caroline. Maybe that would be more worthwhile content, and then you'd have something worth complaining about when someone else claims to have invented his baby. Well, that's all. That's really all I have to share with you today or tonight. I might be back a little bit later on, but until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a lovely what's-her-name.
Oh, Eddie! Yeah. Thank you for such scintillating television commentary. That's Eddie with couch potatoes.
Woo!
What can I say?
Woo!
Well, I can say that we have got a brand new website for you.
Yeah.
Because we got so many visits that we just thought it wasn't fair. We had to update, you know, always on the edge, that's us. So it's still the same address. It's still, what is that address again? www.aussiemail.com.au/WCYR, or alternatively, you could go to our mother homepage, CTV1's site, which is the same address, only instead of /WCYR at the end, it would be /CTV1. Other interesting things happening in the hood today. We've got a community festival happening in the Waterloo-Redfern area, and if you would like to come along and have some input into what happens, then you can go along on Friday, 1:30 p.m. To 88 Regent Street, Redfern, and have your say on what's happening in the hood. Other things, oh, look at this, because we cover it all here at CTV1. I have here a piano for sale. Someone may be interested. A Taylor & Son London actual style, walnut, upright, 50-year-old, in good condition, tuned, and with an iron frame. Always very important. You should always check that it's got an iron frame. $750 or nearest offer. I mean, you know, what can you want? You can't want any better than that. If you want to take advantage of this budget piano as offered here at CTV1, especially for you, our viewers, you can call 02 9416 2236. Okie dokie, and that pretty much sums it up. Don't forget the webpage, www.aussiemail, spelled AUSIMAL.com.au/WCYR. Have a look and check it out. and that'll give you all the information you need to know about this show and every other show that's run here at CTV1 if you're interested in getting involved. Or alternatively, you could give us a call on 9698 2968. That number again, 9698 2968. Now, over to the boys. You know them as the Take Fivers, but they're doing something else for you now. Crossing over to them now, later.
Hello. How you doing? This is YIF. Everyone wonder what YIF is? It's Youth in Focus. But basically, I had two really special and interesting and funky people to come in and talk to us about all sorts of stuff. But they saw the amount of people, all the cameras, all the lights, all the sound people, you know, the whole jazz, and they ran because I was scared. So I had to get my brother up here. My name, Samo, DB Box. Anyway, this is my boy. We were going to talk about living in refuges and what it's like coming from the streets and some of the hassles and shit that you have when you're, basically trying to be on the straight and narrow, if you know what I mean. Anyway, basically me and Samo both come from refuges. Samo, would you like to explain where you've come from, what you've been doing?
Well, I come from Aotearoa, for all you Aussies out there, that's called New Zealand.
Hey,
And,
they ended a long white cloud.
Yeah, bang on, brother. Yeah, brought up in Kaio, small town, lived with my grandparents, went to school, troublemaker, you know how it is.
No, it's all good, it's all good.
It's all good. Yep, grew up and try to be a big man, try and take on the world, run away from home, got kicked out of home, went to 60 different homes.
When did you come to Sydney?
I come over for a new start, you know, just something new. Come over here, chill out for a while, make a few bucks here and there.
So the streets in that New Zealand different from here, or?
Oh hell yeah, man! This
Heaps
is like
different.
a jungle, man.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh, that's all good. So basically, how long have you lived in refs in Sydney now?
Oh, about a year. My
How do you find it? It's different from New Zealand, NZ, or what?
yeah, financial, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, your money can just go.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things happening in Australia.
True. So what are you doing nowadays? Like you still in refs and?
Just got out of King's Cross Crisis Centre
Alright, yeah.
today and moved to Parramatta. Big move.
Big move. Big move.
Yeah.
The whole garbage bag full of gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know how it
and a
is. Man.
suitcase.
Yeah. So new place, new start, or?
Yeah, new start, job, get my shit together.
That's the way to go, my friend.
What we do during here is hopefully someone out there watches us.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
You know, help us out a bit. You know.
Yeah, that's all good. So how do you think there's some hope out there for other people? You think they can do this shit too?
Man, like the didgeridoo. I was walking in a tunnel down in Central.
Yeah.
I seen this boy. He looked about 10. Looked about 10, yeah. And he was playing the didgeridoo pretty good, man.
Yeah.
He was busking.
True.
So I pulled out a few cents and threw it to the brother.
That's the way, man.
Yeah.
It's all
So
good.
if any of you guys want to come in, you know, just ring.
Yeah.
Number
9698
2
2968. And basically all you need to do is tell us when you want to do it, when you want to be here, and basically we'll have a ball, man. So it's all you know, it's all going to be good if you just ring up, get in here. It's
anything you do.
anything. You got some
Could
parties.
be a magic trick or whatever, you know.
You got a band, or you got some people that you want to try and bring on, and they can run home. You know, so you can do anything here. It's amazing. People wear newspaper jackets and stuff. Come on, let's do it, man. Anyway, just like to say thank you very much to old matey Samo here for coming in, the Youth in Focus. You best be watching out because we all got some film for him. We got some parties and info link and all this sort of stuff. Sports show with James. Hello, sports show with James. No round of applause. Anyway, we got Queer Nation. We got
Queer Nation.
We got some sponsors and all that we're going to tell you about. And basically that's all it is for the Youth in Focus.
Thanks, man.
Is that all good?
It's all good. Huh?
Thank you very much. See you later.
See us.
Hello. out there, to our viewers. We'd like to say thank you to those of you who actually call and don't just watch. And we've got some names here. Microphone. Hello to all our viewers out there. I'm about to repeat what I just said and you didn't hear. We'd like to thank some of our viewers that actually call and don't just sit at home and do nothing. No longer should television be a passive activity. People should call in and scream and shout for joy at the brilliance that is on their screen. Unbelievable. Anyway, we'd like to thank Beverly from Drue Moyne, Samantha from Leppington. Apparently that's a leper colony, but it's not anymore. Catherine from Glebe. Dave and Babak will be calling you this week. Gavin from Northbridge and Jim from Haberfield. And last but definitely least on this list, Tim from Earlwood. And we also missed 5 calls today, but actually last week we missed 5 calls. So if it's engaged, keep calling because it's well worth the wait. And hell, you've got nothing better to do, neither do we, and we want to hear from you. If you actually have legs and not just hands, come down to the Waterloo pub at 153 Phillip Street, Waterloo, and have a little drink with us after the show. It will be marvellous. Anyway, that number again is 9698-2968, and as soon as you want to call, just do it. In fact, do it right now. What else are you going to do? And we can all have a good time speaking to you, because not many of us here have friends. But anyway, next up we have CD Beats. However, in replacement of Justin Melanovsky, who is somewhere on the other side of the world, there is Nat. Mysterious and wonderful Nat. And Zena will be on a little later as well. But just for now, thanks a lot, Nat. See you later.
Sorry about that. Hi! Welcome to CD Beats! Woo! Hi, I'm Zen. Yes, you might remember me from Zen Party Gurus. Yes, Justin is not here. Justin's gone to Europe. And tonight I have a very special guest, NAT Nat. Everybody clapping now. Yes, and guess Nat is going to be our guest presenter for the next 2 months. Hello, Nat.
Hello, Zena.
Yes, got your microphone on.
Yeah.
Now, tonight, what are we going to be talking about? Well, firstly, before we move on, let's talk a little bit about Nat, because you've got to know me and you've got to know Justin. Natty boy. Now, I hear you're into vinyl. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, fascinating thing. I was reading the 3D this week, and you won the Bedroom Bangers competition on Radio Dax.
Yes.
Did you not?
Yes, I did.
Shall we get a close-up of this lovely thing? Now, Nat, tell us about the competition. So what was it?
Well, the competition was you had to send in a tape and then come on and play for an hour at about 6 o'clock in the morning. And then,
which would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great fun. And then everybody that won those heats in the morning went in another competition for an hour, half an hour.
Half an hour.
And then the winner got some prizes, a PlayStation and a course and 3D party.
Great.
That's it.
Okay, so, radio. Okay, and it says, what's your DJ story? It's not really a story, it has no plot. And what type of music are you playing?
Low energy, junky, tech house.
Tech house, right.
Mm.
Okay, so because our music show is quite seedy, that's why I brought you on for your lo-fi junky tech house. And we're diverse. So let's begin with moi, shall we? At the moment, audio person, yes, I know last week I did ATR, and this week I'm doing ATR!
Woo!
Yay! ATR. Okay, what you're listening to now, let's say, kind of meditation music, do you think?
It's art music.
It's art music. If you're into banging your head against a wall, well then maybe, you know, kind
No,
of.
it's art music because it relies on politics with no substance.
That's true. And
Yes.
what's the song? Start the Riot. And it's interesting. Poster. You can open the poster up. But, okay, so like last week I was telling you about a bit about the press release. Actually, they're playing tomorrow night at the Metro. But you will see Alec Empire. He's the guy from ATR. Digital Hardcore Recordings. Yes, we were looking up on the internet. Now, what's the problem with music these days? Remember we were talking about? They're all love
That
songs?
happens too fast. Yeah. They are.
Okay,
Except
so
for
what do you
these.
mean by it happens too fast?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the problems we had on the net.
No, I'm talking about love music. Everything's love. Love is disgusting. What did I say what love was? An excuse for good sex. Which I believe is true. Anyway, this is going nowhere. But okay, so okay. Yeah. Okay, the message is that anarchy. It's total anarchy. And these guys, like, they believe that, you know, you should be like, what should you be doing?
Starting a revolution.
Starting a revolution, questioning your own life. Camera 2, maybe? Questioning your own life. Because with love, you don't. You're just loving and screwing and sweating.
I think they also make references to deleting yourself as well.
Yes, they also do on album 2, Delete Yourself.
That
Because
might
you should
be from
nowadays.
a lack of love.
Do you think that's from a lack of love?
Perhaps.
I think it's because of love. Like, you know, delete yourself because love is hippie crap. But so basically, what can I say about ATR? Not much. It's mental. It's got a variety of, what can we say? Well, like I said last week, they're machinists with hip hop. Oh, okay, whatever.
It's just hardcore.
It's just hardcore.
But with some politics, so it ends up
Out
verging
there?
on the art side.
On the outside.
Yeah.
Okay, they also did for that movie, which was called... God damn it. What was it called?
Spawn.
Spawn! So clever. Yes, Spawn. They also did a song with Slayer, a heavy metal band. And so, but really I think ATR are a heavy metal band. But other things, Alec Empire from ATR's done with the producer from Dr. Automator. They did a song called Attack for the new Blues Explosion album. So, whatever. But ATR, you can hear it now. There's nothing I can say. It explains it, or that's enough. Nat, your review for this week. Moving on.
My review is a Tresor record. Christian Vogel.
And what's a Tresor record?
It's a company that started in Berlin, the same place as ATR.
Yes. Burn, Berlin, burn!
But this is referred to by them as art music for art people, whereas that's kind of art music for no people.
Yeah, this is more for Westies.
But what's actually happening, what
Like
you're
me.
actually hearing isn't this because the tape's not here.
The tape's not. What
But
you're
this
really listening to
is Dan Curtin, and he's great. He's
yeah, but it's your
from-
mixes.
Yeah, but you're only going to hear one song.
Okay.
He's from Cleveland. It's no politics, just science fiction, and it's really good.
Okay,
But anyway,
what machines do they
Berlin.
use to make it?
Outdated analog synthesizers and new samplers and things like that. Just distorting them and making things happen to them. Like
Now, Maddie, tell me about Christian Vogel.
Christian Vogel is from the UK. He's a great artist. He's also part of Subhead, which is just totally blowing up with other people in it that they've been called the busiest producers in the UK because they're just working under so many different aliases and just putting out so much top quality stuff every week that nobody can possibly keep up with it. So like, if you like one of these artists, then it's not like a pop group where you're going to be able to buy every record and just think you've got the whole collection, because you never know what they're doing and what their names are.
So you have to work
But it's
really
just
hard.
all good. Yeah, you just have to spend a long time in record shops.
Yeah.
And even then you still don't get it all. So it's a no-win situation.
Great.
But the Tresor Club anyway,
Yeah.
sort of on the subject of Burn Berlin Burn,
Yeah.
it opened in, after the UFO Club closed, which was a big club in Germany owned by Interfish Records. They moved, when the Berlin Wall came down, they moved over into the basement of what was the biggest shopping mall in there, like before the whatever happened and all the
Burn,
communists took
Berlin, burn.
over.
Yeah.
And they went into the vaults of this place and opened a club called the Tresor. And within 2 months, it was the hippest club in the world. So that's where the name of the label came from. So
Right.
that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it for us. So we'll see you next week. Next week, Nat,
Yes?
where do you think you'll be going on to?
I want to
Just
try
out there. What country?
maybe
what
more
destiny?
more UK, possibly Subhead if I can find out a little bit more, because they're a bit hard to track down.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do Huggy Bear, a pussy powered punk band, so-called punk band. And but speaking of techie stuff over here, oh, we can catch you tomorrow night at
Bleat
what
Freak.
party? Bleat Freak.
Yeah.
At some great clean warehouse in St. Peter somewhere, and and yeah. But speaking of techie stuff, well, we've got a rave tape to go to. Raving on, rave safe, raving safe tomorrow night. Raving safe. See you next week.
Thanks, Kerry.
We're
Kerry
not
Packer,
doing it.
ladies and gentlemen.
We're
Just
not
one of our
taking the
many
job.
connections. Welcome to the week that was for another exciting week. We've been in great form the last couple of weeks.
Superb shows.
Despite the fact that the numerous letters that said our last couple of shows have bombed, we actually feel that we've gone quite well.
Really?
It's been another busy week in the
lots of
wonderful
news.
wide world of news. The wonderful wide world of news. That's going to be the name.
It's
of
good, Jib. Yep.
Oh well.
Big week in news.
Absolutely enormous, and nothing bigger. In fact, if you're looking for a new car stereo, look no further than Infinity Stereo Systems.
They're our sponsors tonight.
They certainly are. Anyway, we're getting on with the main news, and the biggest news of the week certainly affected you in more ways than one, with Jerry Halliwell, or Halliwell, aka Ginger Spice, leaving the Spice Girls.
Tragedy.
Ez, tell us what you know as that mobile phone goes off in the background.
Well,
probably for us. Tell them we're busy. Yes.
We're doing a show here, but our source in London, Chester Himes, of course, has told us that Jerry has left the Spice Girls.
But unfortunately, the Spice Girls have not broken up.
What do you mean? Unfortunately, they're still going on as a four-piece, and rumours are rife that they're going to be auditioning for an American Spice Girl. I don't know if there's any truth in that, but and even the big man.
Been mentioned?
Well, none yet. But the big man, Luciano Pavarotti, apparently has pleaded with Jerry Halliwell to rejoin the Spice Girls at his special upcoming concert.
Apparently she was bullied out by Scary Spice, Mel B. That's according to the Spice Girls chauffeur, and he's going to bring out a book. Do you believe this? He's bringing out a book over the next couple of weeks. So the chauffeur of the Spice Girls
knows all about it.
Can't wait for that. I'm sure it'll sell well.
Oh.
Go straight to the discount bin for that one, folks. Right next to Graham Richardson's
and Alan Jones.
Alan Jones's books. All the books that we give away
over the top.
We'll be giving away that one in the next
Peter
couple of weeks.
Andre CDs.
I'm sure. But actually, there was some late breaking news that was just handed to me. Actually, this Ginger Spice has just announced that that she will she's teamed up. She's teamed up here. She's going to do her first. Well, it's not a solo act. It's going to be a duet. Okay.
Jerry.
It's going to be a duet, and it's with former Neighbours star and Uncanny X-Men frontman Brian Mannix.
Oh.
And they're covering Deep Purple's "Smoke on the Water," so I think that'll be an absolute cracker. And we did forget to mention that.
Is that part of the Uncanny X-Men's reformation? They did a gig in Melbourne last week.
Oh, did they?
They're back.
They are back.
They're back. 50 years.
The CD that's backing our wonderful show tonight is from our good friends at AC/DC.
That's
you
right.
may have heard of them.
That's right. Great Aussie act.
Very, very good friends of ours and have been in the studio on numerous occasions.
Melbourne yesterday and said hello, and there's a big rumour going around that he's actually going to visit the studio.
Well, I did hold talks with his manager yesterday. We are hoping to get him in.
What did he say? How much is he going to charge?
No, he's not charging anything. Jerry and I did a little, we worked together a couple of years ago, and he might be coming in. We're not sure yet.
Have to talk to his people.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Something along those lines. Did you watch the special on the Diana death the other night?
No, I missed it.
Right. It was. It's trying to create controversy about the whole thing, about
conspiracy
the whole Diana, all that sort of crap.
Who did it?
Who did it? Why did they do it? And all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
But we're sorry for those of you who do believe in that there is some sort of conspiracy theory there. It's probably the same people that believe in aliens and all that sort of stuff.
X-Files.
Unfortunately, the facts are that the car went out of control and ran into a wall, and they died.
And that was it.
That's it. No
they
mystery.
They couldn't create anything.
No mystery. There was no little green man or anything wandering around, and
no one was drunk. No one was on drugs.
I don't know. That's it.
Oh,
that's all there is there.
Oh, jeez.
So have you got anything else for us?
Just a brief note about the premiere of Australia's latest, not Australia's, America's latest crappy blockbuster. Godzilla had its big premiere the other night. All the wankers were there. Donna Gubai, Jessica Rowe, Ray Martin was even there. And word was that he was snorting coke in the toilets before the movie, and that he was laughing all the way through it at inappropriate moments.
Hey, no timing.
We had a few people there, and that's what they came back with. So Ray
was off his face.
Ray was off his face.
Really?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Well, trying to change his image.
Yeah.
What about changing your bloody hairstyle, Ray?
Oh, come on,
do something with it. Do something with it, please. Anyway, there's a pensioner during the week caught wandering around the western suburbs with an oversized plastic penis. Apparently
this sounds familiar.
Apparently, police claim Les Hall made suggestive comments to a woman on a bus before touching the 45-centimetre long device, which had been hidden under his vest. The man has also been accused of approaching a customer at a pizza shop in Bondi Junction, and while he was armed with a device. This sounds like a story we covered.
I think you've become an environmentalist and you've started recycling our stories.
We're recycling. No, that's not a recycled story. It happened again. Believe it or not, it happened again.
It was a copycat
Les
occurrence.
Hall, not our friend Lex Hall, who may be watching.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's never watching. Anyway, I'm just trying to find here. We have been inundated with
so many stories.
Thousands, not just stories, but letters. Letters from concerned viewers, letters from viewers who like the show, letters from viewers who hate the show. Letters from viewers who like you, letters of viewers who like me.
Oh, fantastic.
And here's one
coming.
Here's one of them. And it's come to us from a fellow called Cass Hall. Cass Hall lives in Rose Bay. So
yep. A watcher of the show?
Yes, a regular watcher of the show.
Drug user?
It doesn't say.
I presume so.
It says, Dear Russ and Erin.
If he's at home on a Friday night watching this show, he must be a drug user. But anyway.
Right. Dear Russ and Erin, I love the show, guys, but is it true that, Erin, you have just signed a lucrative deal to play the part of Robert Wagner's long-lost son in the new series of Heart to Heart?
How did he know that?
Is it true?
Yes, it is.
When does it start? And how much are they giving you?
They're giving me $15.
And are the scripts as powerful as they say?
They're even better. They're even, you remember Heart to Heart Down Under in Australia?
Oh, how could I forget?
It's a follow-on to that, but it's a lot more powerful. There's father-son issues. There's issues of race, gender, politics, all in a fantastic 2-hour episode.
Tell us something about the character you'll be playing. What I hear here is the son from the wrong side of the tracks.
That's right. I play a homosexual to Robert Wagner. Robert Wagner and Stephanie Powers have to deal with it.
I didn't mean that way. I meant that.
Well, that's what the story is. They're bringing Heart to Heart into the 90s. A gay son. Wagner and Powers, as two rich, toffee-nosed sleuths, have to deal with their son's sexuality. And it's a tough story that I think... Stirring, moving, and ultimately a very profound episode of Heart to Heart.
They're finally facing the issues on Heart to Heart, and it's about time.
Thanks for that letter, Cass Hall.
Thank you
Definitely
very
one of our
much.
best from the fake mail vault.
What fake? What are you talking
Well,
about?
that's what it's called, the fake mail vault. I don't
They're
mean
all
it's
real.
fake. They
They're
are
all
real.
real.
We do have a lot of letters. Anyway, we're going to. I think we're getting a. You're going to Germany next week, and I think we might
That's
have a
right.
satellite hookup with you next week somewhere. So we might be doing the show like
From
that.
Munich.
Via satellite from Munich.
Excellent.
And yeah, it should be
excellent.
something to look forward to.
Sounds fantastic.
Well, I think everybody in the studio is ready for us to leave.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure exactly what's coming up next.
It looks scary.
It does look scary.
Lewis is involved.
Yeah.
It's trouble.
Luigi is in the house. Look out. Don't let him sing. We're going. We'll see you next week. And that's it.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Well, tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I wanna.
No,
Hey,
you don't want none of that.
what a show, eh? Whee.
Bleeding show.
And here we
How's
are.
your form? Just too good.
Top form. God, better than any sort of sporting show you could be watching.
Yeah, full on.
But hey, you too can be involved in this show. How would you describe the show,
Oh,
Jonno?
mate, organised chaos, my friend. Organised chaos. It's great fun, though. It's all good. It's all good. Back to that, it's all good thing.
You can get involved and you can present a segment here on the show. All you have to do is come up with an idea, something like animation perhaps. An animation segment would be good, or show your animation clips that you perhaps, arts and crafts.
Hey,
with,
pottery. Pottery, yes.
Yeah.
We've never had pottery.
Cooking.
Cooking.
Cooking would be good.
Yeah. Hey, cook up a feast. Come in, cook us up a feast. You'll be loved forever, my friend. Forever. So when we're all rich and famous, like the man, what's his name? Nick Testosterone. Testoni. Oh, yeah, sorry, Testoni. You know, when we're all rich and famous, you can say you cooked us a meal.
Yes.
You know, loads of stuff. Be a band, anything, man.
Yeah, if you're a band, you can come on in. And
If you're an up-and-coming opera singer.
We can't have electric guitars, but we can have acoustic guitars. So if you
think you're funky with an acoustic, you come in
and send in a clip, perhaps.
Yeah, hey, that's the go. Send in a couple of clips. We can sit here and giggle.
Yep.
With you and have you on and interview your band and free promo and you know, have fun.
So
really.
You're on the edge of your seat and you're thinking, how do I get involved? Jonno, tell them how they get involved. How they really, really, really get involved.
How'd you get involved? How'd you get involved? No. How you get involved is basically ring this number. It's an all-important number. So race, grab that pen, that paper, and after a big audience thing, ready? 9698 2968. Okay, the two of us are the audience now. So, we're having fun. And if you ring that number, and if you've got anything, absolutely anything, even if you're good at folding paper cranes or something.
Origami could be good.
Origami show, origami minutes, you know, my week in origami, you know. It could be anything. Could be anything. Just ring up, come along. We got everything.
Topless wet t-shirt competition.
Yeah, wet
one
t-shirt.
that I suggested before.
Yep. Black t-shirts, so
I think
you know,
it'd
it's all
be
good.
Black, no, white.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry.
Tight, white.
Yeah, as if we're going to get away with that.
Yeah.
How about wet t-shirt
Open slather
contests
here. That's the beauty of
on
community
your
television.
pet hamsters.
We do what we want here, don't we?
Yeah, wet t-shirt contest with wet hamsters too. I think that'd be the go.
You reckon that'll be the go?
Maybe have the wet t-shirts on the wet hamsters. Maybe we're just out there somewhere. But it's all good.
Okay. Well, all right. So we've got something else coming up. Another great show.
Oh, mate, this show.
Another great presenter.
Legendary presenter.
Unparalleled and trying to fill in the shoes of Mick Wismer.
Which is unequalled.
Unequalled
in any scene. And maybe today will be a first.
I think we could be onto something here with our new presenter as we introduce him.
His name is Mr.
James
Callan.
Take it away,
James. Sportsman. Thanks for that. Yes, very good over there from Jonno and Lewis there. Yes, well, talking about the week of sport in the last week, yes, lots have happened. Lots of things have happened in this last week. State of Origin tonight, can't miss that. Should be a good game. Hopefully New South Wales get up on that one. Make it 1-1 for the third one. Susie Moroney, who can forget Susie Moroney's record-breaking swim? Come on, that's just, come on. Round of applause for Susie Moroney. Yes. Got up there, swimming to Cuba there. Got that box of cigars there from that bloke over there. Can't remember his name, doesn't matter. But who? Castro, that's it. Got a box of Cuban cigars. So she's asthmatic, so that's a waste of time, that one. And yes, the female hockey team winning their World Cup there. That's second time in a row. Come on. Yes, undefeated. Just can't believe it. Men, not so good. Got fourth, but you know, they can play better. Can't do much worse. Solomon Hamano there. Now, how's that? Running off to England with, what was it? The Pleasure Machine. Now, what straight man wouldn't? Come on, did you get a look at her? Couldn't believe that one. Okay, we've got the French 500cc there. Creville won, just edging out Doing there. Last corner. Can't believe that one, but Creville is on the top of the ladder now for the points. Doing close second, but you know, and Biaggi in third then, really edging out the top three there. Oh, NRL. St George stuffed up bad with their lighting last week. Can't believe that. Didn't have enough cameras at the game either. Me, an avid St George follower myself, but can't get over it. Just shocking. Can't believe that one. The Tennis Open, yes. The French Tennis Open there. Sanchez and Celis are into the final for the women's. Sanchez defeating Davenport and Celis defeating number 1 Hingis, which was a bit of a shock considering she hasn't been playing that well, Celis, of late. Okay, we've got Australia versus England tomorrow night at Suncorp Stadium for rugby union, for you lovers of union out there. Can't miss that game. Should be a good game. Australia going to kick ass. Okay, got Swannies play tonight as well. Got to go to the Swannies. Got thrashed last week. Can't believe it. Humiliating. What else we got? Oh yes, Romano from Brazil has missed out on the World Cup, which is shattering for Brazil's chances there. Think they mightn't get it this year, but never know. They've got a lot of good players. Keep up the good work there. Sorry, Australia didn't make the World Cup. That is just shocking, that. Okay, what else happened in the world of sport this week? Yes, that's a lot of stuff happening this week, but not much more to talk about. Got that's pretty much it. Got basketball. Yes, forgot about basketball. Utah beating Chicago in game 1 of the finals there, 86-84. That was pretty bad. Chicago should have won that, but Scottie Pippen missed the 3-pointer in the final seconds. So, Pippen, you're a loser. Yes, that's really wrapping up the sport for this week. Yeah, State of Origin, of course, it's on now. It should be just about finishing, or finished now, with New South Wales winning, hopefully. That's it for this week of sport. So I'll hand it over to Edy there. So here we go.
No, you cannot replace Michael, but he's inspired us so much. We have grown so much by seeing him on this show that it was just inspirational enough for somebody else to fill the spot for him, because we just cannot leave a void of the sports show. Before I get much further, I promised someone that I'd say hello to him on the show tonight. The only problem is that he, in fact, lives in Queensland, where for some reason this show is not broadcast. So can I just ask that all of you watching the show, get up and go to your TV, turn the volume right up, and yeah, up it goes, you know, yes, you too, yeah, put your pants back on and wipe that smirk off your face, stand up, go to your TV, turn the volume right up, yeah, just a little bit more, thank you. Hi, Callan! Hope you heard that. Anyway. This show would not exist without some very special people. Yes, and I want to thank them from my heart and from my cards. The sponsors of the Wisdom Chambers Youth Review, the Family Planning Association of New South Wales, the Pilgrim Post Group, Makeup Glamour, Reverse Garbage Co-op, Metro Television, Metropolitan Hardware, Marrickville Building Recycling, my dear friends who I've never met. Also, because because TV is the great passion of my life, I can't always be watching it, so when I'm not watching images through that big screen, the screen I like to watch is the one at the front of the car. And the only thing to make the pictures through the screen better are the sounds through the speakers. And where do you get good sounds for your car speakers? From Infinity Car Sound, the coolest sound for your car. For all sorts of cars, for all sorts of sounds, for all sorts of whatever it is you want to do, you get them from Infinity Car Sound. You can phone them on 1800 22 6861. That's 1800 22 6861. Or if you like spelling words with the phone numbers, you can phone absolutely nothing because there are no letters on the one. So that's 1800 22 6861. But before we get much further, we have to also thank the sponsors who helped us with our awards night. A memorable night, even though I don't remember all of it, but that's beside the point. And they were, I guess they still are, the Comedy Hotel, the Body Shop, Glebe Books, Chauvel and Val Thingamajig Cinemas. Those people, we love them very much, and I just can't say their names. I beg your pardon? Valhalla. Valhalla, thank you. Valhalla. Head Over Heels Hair and Makeup, Grafton's PA Hire, and DMC Lighting. That's all from me, and now would you please give it up, take it back, and throw it out again for Queer Nation.
Hey, Gab.
Sexy Taz.
No, we've stopped with that.
No, we keep going. Sorry I wasn't here last fortnight, everyone. You missed Sexy Gab. I know. All the fan letters came in, where's our Sexy Gab? But
I don't
I'm
think
sure...
so. Who told you that?
Well, I'm hoping.
Anyway.
Somebody.
How are you, Gab?
I'm pretty good. Yourself, Taz?
Oh, I'm well.
Yeah, your week's been good? Your couple of weeks have been good?
They've been okay.
Just
Can't
so. Cool.
Can't complain at all. So what do we got this week, Gab?
Okay.
You've been out in the field.
I've been out in the field. Yes, well, I've had a whole month to go and get some information, and Gabby's done a little bit of homework. We're doing the promise. This is the Bob Carr promise, isn't it?
It is the Bob Carr promise.
The New South Wales government.
I would just like to say that this is...
We have a pamphlet here too.
This is an extract from a letter from Bob Carr to the president of ACON, and this is just one part of it. Same-sex relationships. Labor is committed to reform of legislation around same-sex relationships so that same-sex partners have the same rights and responsibilities as heterosexual de factos when their partner is hospitalised or incapacitated. We will also ensure that same-sex partners are not discriminated against. So that was his promise before the election.
I can tell you, boys and girls, that is a lie. Because there's been lots of rallies since he got into power about age of consent and all these sorts of things, hospital cover, health insurance, all these sorts of things, all these issues coming in. And do you think anything has been done? No. So do we like Mr. Carr at the moment? We'll leave that up to you.
But the point is, I mean, if you're queer and you think that this doesn't affect you, you are sadly mistaken.
This is if you're in a relationship, mostly.
Yes, but everyone's going to be in a relationship at some point or another,
hopefully.
you'd hope.
Yep.
So, I'd just like to say that if you're in a gay relationship, gay or lesbian relationship...
Don't be looking forward to the following things.
That's right. You cannot promise your partner any of these things. Whenever you are ill, I'll be at your side. In other words, this may not be possible because if you are not a relative or in a relationship, a heterosexual relationship with someone, you are not allowed to visit your partner in hospital by their bedside. Now, does that seem fair to you?
That is not very fair at all.
That?
I think, they should be allowed friends in, but even more so if you're in a relationship, and that should all be acknowledged. But they won't let you in if your partner's been in a car accident or something. Well, they're going to say, are you married? Well, tough, how are you in relation to this person? And I personally find that quite a disgrace, but there are other things that you can miss out on, so it does affect you. What other things are there, Taz?
Well, another example would be if you promised your partner that was their house and that they could always live there, and you sadly died, and you left it into the will to them, well, if you didn't leave a will to start with, your relatives get to choose what happens to the house, regardless of whether your partner's in there, and say they may not have been happy with your gay relationship and may turn around and go, well, you're not living there anymore, you can get lost, we're selling the house.
That's right, no matter how many years you've been going out as a couple, could have been, 45 years more, and the family have still got more power than the person who they've been having the relationship with, which to me stinks,
Oh yeah, and even if they've left it to you in the will, I mean the family can contest the will, of course.
Yep.
And you might
and they
lose
do
all of
win
it.
quite often.
So this is a reason to get out there and rally for your rights, and there's lots here.
Yep. And it's not just this government, we have to think that it's not just been Mr. Carr, it's been everyone before him, and he's just carrying on to, I suppose, stop trouble or anything within the rest of the community, but we need to get our rights with everyone else's all in line and become equal. So I think, everyone should express their views on the matter, especially if it's for getting equal rights.
Well, okay, should we tell them what they can do?
Yeah, let's find out what you can actually do now.
Well, to start with, I think there is a rally on June 17th.
17th of June. Yep, that sounds right.
Parliament House steps. Wow, I remembered.
Yep.
You can also write to Bob Carr at Parliament House, Macquarie Street, Sydney, telling him you think he should keep his promise. Otherwise, we can call him a liar. Make an appointment with your local member or upper house members. Ask them to support the bill. I mean, there's already a lot of politicians supporting the bill. I mean, there's Clover Moore, for example.
Yep.
But there's a lot of people causing trouble.
Mr. Niles causes a lot of trouble.
Fred Niles stopped the bill going through Parliament several times now, and for that we thank you,
and
Freddie.
He's doing it again. And yet, I think it was a ratio that there are more saying to pass the bill of equality, and yet people like Fred Niles, I think there's only about 3 or 4 of them, are actually managing to stop it going through. So I think they're doing a vote system, which is they have to get all yes votes, which they never will. No one will always agree on one thing. So the present way that it's set up, I don't think we're going to be able to get far unless we do rally against these sorts of things and do express our concerns and write letters in and do all that sort of thing that we're supposed to do. So pen to paper, it's going to take you 10 seconds, well, a little bit more, but do it because you'll be in a relationship one day, touch wood, but it'll be worth it then, because you'll find out all these effects will one day come back to you, and they're not very happening, and I'm sure it's happening to some people out there, and it would be rather disturbing if your partner had died and you found out you were on the street and that their relatives got all your things. So I think you really should, help by putting some letters together, getting some friends. You can probably fax things through, if you really had to, through to the Parliament House, care of, what could you put it under? Is there a contact number? There is a contact number there.
Oh, well,
David, his name is.
David, but this is for the Gay and Lesbian Rights Lobby. If you want to volunteer
could go
to
via
help,
him.
So if you've got spare time on your hands, and I'd say get some if you want any equal rights, the number is, and you contact David, and the number is 999545184.
So that was David. So you want to speak to him. He'll give you some more contacts of people you can speak to or places you can write to and all those sorts of things.
Well, even if you're not gay.
Even if you're not,
there's a lot of gay-friendly people out there. So
your just, friends might be gay.
Inform your friends, not just your gay ones, to get out there and help. I mean, I'm sure a few of them will be willing to go along to the rallies with you.
Yep.
If they're really passionate about it, they might write to the Parliament themselves. You never know.
Yep. There is another age of consent one happening soon. It's a bit underground at the moment of when and where, but there is going to be another one. There was a last one, and it was very successful. There was a very big turnout. How many were there? You were there, Taryn.
I was there, and I can't remember how many were there.
There were.
Last year.
Was it nearly 10,000? Is that a rough
nearly
estimate?
Nearly 10,000, I'd say. And Fred Nile even came along. He stood on the balcony at Parliament House for a while. Thanks, Fred, for your attendance. We always appreciate it.
He rallied for us, I reckon. He was there personally to help us. But there is another one going about. You will have to chase it up. I tried to get some pamphlets and things, but it's all a bit underground, as I said. So I'll keep my ears to the ground and try and find you something for next show. copy in the paper this week. Some ACON groups. This is for guys and girls. There's a couple of different groups on just about health and issues related to that. Drop-in things, coming out groups and stuff like that. It's got dates and times and places and what you can sort of fit yourself into. So that might be worth picking up. And that is in the Sydney Star Observer. And that was the date of...
This week.
Was it? It's this week, which was the Thursday, June 4th. So it's a very recent copy. So you'll be able to find that. And that's near the front. And it's got some very good contact numbers. So it'd be worth picking up a copy of this
This is his 4
magazine.
weeks research, by the way.
This is my 4 weeks research. Oh no, fantastic.
What do you got, Gab?
What have I got?
What do you got?
Well,
Just to name a few.
just a quick things. Mediterranean group. So that one's interesting. Liverpool social group. Treatments. Volunteer information sessions. So that's part of CSN and ACON.
Meditation group, honey. Sorry.
Okay, 4 weeks research. Down the loo, she's embarrassing me now. No, thanks, Daz. HIV information, and that's at Illawarra. Silk Road, which is an Asian men's group. MAG, mature age men's group, and so on and so on. CSN.
So there we've got it.
Yeah.
Go get the Sydney Star.
Go get the Sydney Star. There
And
are some fantastic things. and
Right
it's for the whole month.
House.
Okay. Is that for us, Taz?
Yeah, it's
That's
for us.
Well
Yep.
done.
Stand up for your rights. And we'll see you in a fortnight.
Unreal.
Okay.
Okay. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Hello, this is Zen, the party guru girl. Come closer. Haven't seen you in 1 week. No, but don't worry, because we have lots on this week. Lots to do for you to go find. But on a more serious note, escape the quotidian life to experience a fantastical realm where every modem of your imagination is catapulted into the psychedelic extremities of your conscious being. Yes, this is Bleep Freak Conspiracy. Yes, and it's happening with our very own DJ Nat from CD Beats. Yeah! Yeah! Zeitgeist! What else have we got? We've got Zen Child, which is not me. Digital Deception, Just a Speaker Freaker, Michael MD, and it's tomorrow night at some refreshingly clean warehouse at St. Peter's with outdoor toilets and such things. But the number is 0055 20482. But if you can't afford to call that number, just follow the smelly ferals from Newtown and I'm sure you'll find that wonderful clean warehouse with that thumping sound. Anyway, moving on. If you're into the fresh style, that clean style, you can check down at the Lansdowne on the 10th, Wednesday the 10th. We have Hydrofunk Communications with Resin Dark CD launch and live from the UK, Mad Dr. X coming at you live, right? Okay, DJ Mako, we've got DJ Catch Me If You Can, and that is $15 at the door, man, 15. But you can save $2 and get pre-sold tickets from Good Groove Records, Next Level Records and Parade Records, Bondi! Now, if you're into black, got any blacker, you can go to Crypt at Club 77. Yes, it's the gothic new romantic nightclub and it's playing oddities, apocalyptic vision and such thing as that. Dark goth dress code applies. Got any blacker? But the most important thing, the review that I've been doing for the past 2 weeks, ATR, yes, Hardcore Digital Recordings, we have Alec Empire, yes, down at Bondi, coming over here. Come, over. Alec Empire, presented by the feral, smelly feral squatters, do it best, with Zeitgeist, Manson's, Speaker Freaker, Mutant Frequente, and that's this Sunday at the Buzz Club. But if you're into like being smashed by the band you've gone to see and spat on, you can go and see Toe to Toe. Best Defense is Attack, their next album with Throwdown, and that's at the Iron Duke this Sunday. But you know what? That is all from me, Zen child, or sorry, Zen Guru Party Girl, for this week. So when you go out, be safe. Rev safe. You know, just be safe. And I will see you next week. Oh, yeah, next week. But now, now we have Film Forum with Erin.
Thanks for that, and welcome to Film Forum for another week. I've actually got 2 films to talk about this week, which is one more than I had last week. I've been a bit busier. I've seen 2 very good films, films that are perhaps aimed at slightly older audiences. Actually, I'd say much older audiences. So they mightn't be of great interest to viewers of the Wisdom Chambers Youth Review, but that's too bad because I haven't seen anything else. So I'm going to talk about The Horse Whisperer and Mrs. Dalloway. The Horse Whisperer is the latest film from director and star Robert Redford, whose past movies as director have included some great films like Ordinary People and Quiz Show, and something else which escapes me, The River Runs Through It. He's a very interesting filmmaker, a very interesting actor, and for the first time with The Horse Whisperer he's directing and starring as well. This is taken from the massive best-selling book by Nicholas Evans, a book that was said to rival the classic romantic novel, The Bridges of Madison County. And Robert Redford has come up with a film quite similar in tone to the adaptation of that movie, which was of course made by another director and actor, Clint Eastwood. But The Horse Whisperer is the story of a yuppie family living in New York, played by Sam Neill, young actress Scarlett Johansson, and British actress Kristen Scott Thomas from 4 Weddings and a Funeral. The story revolves around the young girl who has a very nasty accident while she's out horse riding. She loses a leg, the horse is nearly destroyed, but as a symbol of the family's hope and dreams for the future, the mother, played by Scott Thomas, decides that she will try and heal the horse and seeks out the services of Tom Booker, who is played by Robert Redford, who is what they call a horse whisperer, a cowboy who almost communes telepathically with horses and tries to get inside their head in order to heal them, find what their problem is, and fix their problem. It's a very, very lyrical, very poetic movie. Cinematography by Robert Richardson, who did, strangely enough, Natural Born Killers, which is a film completely different to this one, has conjured up an absolutely astounding visual canvas with this movie. I haven't seen images of nature, country, so beautiful for a very, very long time. It's an incredible film to look at, but it's also an incredibly powerful, emotional film. Robert Redford really draws all the emotion and the pain and the trauma out of this story as is possible, and I think he's done a really incredible job. He gives a great performance as well. Everyone in it is great. It's an incredibly moving film that really kind of deserves the tag of being a tearjerker. It is very emotional and very moving. A few minor problems with the film. It's nearly 3 hours long. It runs for 170 minutes, which is really quite absurd considering the subject matter. Though it's good the way the film takes its time and doesn't rush issues, it really does feel long at nearly 3 hours, and I think a bit of pruning could have perhaps been a good idea and made for a tighter and more enjoyable film. But apart from the length, the film really is quite astounding, and a film that I liked very, very much. And out of $12.50, I will give The Horse Whisperer $11.50. Fantastic film, very enjoyable, very moving and very poetic. Perhaps not exactly one for the kids, but it is an extremely good film anyway, so go and check it out. It's showing pretty much everywhere and it's well worth seeing. Another film which is aimed at slightly older audiences, a movie that started yesterday I believe, is a movie called Mrs. Dalloway, which is an adaptation of a book which I was forced to read while I was studying at university. I couldn't bear to read the book because it was very tedious, so I just skimmed through it. So I went along to the film not really expecting much. I thought it was going to be a pretty boring, painful experience, but I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. It's directed by Marlene Goris, who made a big splash with her last feature, Antonia's Line, which was nominated for an Oscar for Best Foreign Language Film. So she's a director with some guts and some originality, and she's tackled a very difficult book. The book itself was almost just an internal monologue, a book of thoughts and reasoning inside a character's head rather than actions, which doesn't really spell big success for a movie. But she's done a very good job. The first good move she made was casting Vanessa Redgrave, a very fine actress, to play Mrs. Dalloway, who is kind of snooty, upper-class British woman in 1920s London who decides to throw a big party, a big soiree for all the bigwigs in London. While she's throwing this party, she reflects back on her youth, her past relationships, and her life in general. So it's a movie about a woman looking back on her younger years and seeing what the future holds for her. There are some good twists, some good turns, and some very shocking moments in this film. And Marlene Gorris has made something very powerful out of very difficult subject matter. Admittedly, the film is a little tedious. I think with the subject matter, it would have been almost unavoidable to make a thrilling, exciting film. But she has made a slightly tedious, but not quite dull movie, which will kind of enrapture you for the 2 hours that it runs for. It's a very interesting film, very involving, and it really draws you in. So Mrs. Dalloway, out of $12.50, I would give this film about a 10. I think I'll give it a $10. It's very good, strong, well-made, well-constructed movie with a terrific performance from Vanessa Redgrave and everyone else involved. Very strong film, very moving one, but just a little too slow to really get anything above $10. So, Mrs. Dalloway, if you like if you like things like Merchant Ivory and Howard's End and The Remains of the Day and things like that, I think you'll like this film. It'll be up your alley. So it is a good one, $10 for Mrs. Dalloway. That's all I have time for tonight, but the new edition of Filmic magazine is out. It's a great issue. On the front, it's got Kundun, which is the new film from director Martin Scorsese. It's a great movie. I'll be reviewing that in a couple of weeks' time. There's a cover story on that, an interview with Melissa Matheson, who wrote Kundun and also wrote E.T., which is fascinating stuff. Also in there is an article about Australia's film critics and why they suck so badly, and there's a few other interesting bits and pieces in there as well. So check out Filmic magazine in newsagents and cinemas now, or if you'd like a copy, you can ring 9698 2968, the number here at Wisdom Chambers Youth Review, and I will send you a copy gratis. So if you want to read that magazine, ring 9698 2968 and I'll send one out to you. So get on the phone. You could have some interesting reading coming your way. Well, that's it for Film Forum this week, but I'll be back next week to talk about something else which I don't know yet, but hopefully there'll be some interesting films starting and I'll dish all the dirt on those. So I'll see you next week.
Hugest show of the year!
This is the end. Welcome to the end. And we've got here the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Thank you.
Talking of films.
And next week we'll have the same crap as this week.
Nah, we got better crap next week. We got better crap. It's
We
all
had
good.
Film Forum.
Film Forum.
We got you with Vegans 4.
Yeah.
As always.
We got
Christ.
Hey, we got Take 5.
And the week that was.
You're doing a rap? Doing a rap?
Yeah, man.
Doing a rap? Yeah. This is our rap, and they're doing another rap next week.
They're doing another rap next week.
Yeah.
We got employment sections and shit. If you're ever looking for a job, we're all going this way now.
We got odds and bookends.
You've got a
Odds
job.
and bookends.
You don't need to be here.
Odds and bookends. Yes.
We've got
We got employment.
focus because
We got
need
employment.
to be focused.
We are the sports show. It's going to be someone else. Look out. Oh, hey.
We've got quite a bit of stuff tomorrow.
That's right.
I mean, Friday. So
Feel better
tune
now.
in.
Yeah, tune in.
Tune in next week because we got more great stuff coming
Great
at you.
stuff.
And we got Jonno, and we got Caroline, we got
Bloody
Zena,
huge.
we got Erin, we got Russ,
It's a
we got
bloody
Sam, we
huge
got them
show.
all.
Huge.
Everyone you could want to watch on television is here
Huge.
at community television. We got nothing holding us back, no holds barred.
No holds
it's on
barred.
for good, for young and old here at CTV1.
Hammer and Tom,
Wisdom
mate. Hammer and
Chambers Youth Review.
Don't get too excited there.
If you like it
Caroline.
or you hate it, 9698
29
2968 it, right?
68.
Fool. Think you're better than us at freestyling? Ring up. Bet you're not.
Oh, a challenge.
Bring it
from
on.
Jonno.
Bring it on.
Take 5. You could be on next
Yeah,
week.
man.
Having a wrap off.
Yeah, man.
What would you call that, Jonno, in street terminology, man? Not a wrap off. It would be called a what?
It would be called us kicking your ass.
Oh,
That's what it'd be called.
Big words. Big words.
And
It's
Bring
easy
it on.
to be cocky when you're here in the studio.
That's it.
we'd like anyone from South America to call up and give us their scope on the world soccer.
Yeah.
Because we love it.
And we want to know, anyone from
Yeah.
Germany, give us a call tonight. We want to know what's
Yeah.
happening with the whole train crash.
Yeah, and if
120 people
hey,
dead.
and if your nickname is the Pleasure Machine, my number is 969859.
Solo, man, solo.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
solo.
I don't know. I didn't say anything.
Have a
Who
good
the man?
week.
Who the man?
And don't get too smashed on the weekend because
Yes.
it's a long weekend.
Yes. It's a long
Very,
weekend, so
very
you can get extra smashed on Monday.
Anything else to say? Or is that it?
And
That's
do
it.
more work.
That's it?
For you.
West
Anyone else?
Side.
Audience, got anything to say?
Peace to all you
it.
West Liners.
Later,
Peace
later,
to the
later,
West
later,
Liners.
later.
Pump it up.